Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, we are actually going ahead with Formula B. Delayed as hell by a day and 20 minutes. A day and 20 minutes we are going ahead. We have people already lined up in the pit lane. This is rushed as fuck. So how many people do we have, Crazy Legs?
16 people total. 7 in pit lane at the moment.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, there's 8 people here. There are 8 people in the pit lane. The rule is if there's more than 15 people, we divide up into 2 heats, and if there's 16, so we're going 8 in the first heat, 8 in the next heat. There's no Q2 because it's Formula B. We are going to be doing, let's say, 6 minutes. 6 minutes?
Yeah, give me a sec. I think I'm insane.
Okay, just send me the message to connect, by the way. Oh wait, no, it's I just do SWRC connect, right?
There'll be too many options for your brain.
Okay, I'll just take the message when you send it my way. So SWRC. Okay, we are rushing this, but it's underway. Currently. Oh. What?
Oh, that's fun. Okay, it turns out that we don't work with chest bolts. I'll fix that.
I'm getting disconnected, Crazy Legs.
Yeah,
I'm sent to a screen said reconfiguring.
That is mildly interesting.
Lovely stuff. Only on the Formula Avex channel. Damn. Timed out. When I tried to input authentication servers are down.
Just start the quali at this point and just wait for you to get back.
Yeah, okay.
We need to get it on the row.
Can we start the quali?
Yes. Yes. You have a timer as well, Chris? Or like?
Yep.
Okay.
Cool.
6 minutes. We are starting the quali. We're gonna get this on the way because people have things to do. I've been put in spectator. Perfect. Okay. So we are going to be starting quali. 6 minutes. You have the timer, Crazy Legs, correct?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, and go when I tell you. Casimir's on your way. And Jacobin. And Walnut. And Pablo. And Zeus. And Swift. And Dagger. And finally, Carl. Alright. On your way. Do I connect to... Okay, I'm just checking Crazy Legs. Do I connect to FA3A, that thing?
I sent you the one in your DMs.
Yes, the first one crashed me. Not connected.
Crashed your game.
Okay, server...
I'll go through all matter of pain today. Love you.
Connect, autofill. This. Connect. I can't click connect, funnily enough. So hopefully everything's working. But
yeah. It's working for me. I'm gonna double check what I sent you. I'm very sorry about that.
okay, but everyone seems to be lapping fine here. Casimir's and Jacobin are starting their first laps on the timer. We do have a fuck ton of lag today, 12 TPS, lovely stuff. Because this is Stoneworks after all. Stoneworks, Discord stream, I got you. Alright. Now, we do have a very tense title battle today between Casimir's, Jacobin, and Walnut continuing on Walnut's home turf, being a Crudgeon driver, Valera Academy team. And Casimir has set his first lap. Crazy Legs, you tell me when these three have crossed the line. Who has the fastest lap?
Casimir is currently in provisional pole with a 40.85.
Okay. Is Jacobin and Walnut, who's ahead?
Jacobin is P2 and Walnut is P3.
Okay. As I suspected, the top three. All right. I did the first thing instead.
Okay.
But then I couldn't click the connect button.
Okay, I'll just run the second command
I did.
again.
I did now as well. It's not working.
Okay, well this is terrifying. Okay.
I've
No,
loaded up the
ignore.
correct version. Yes, I have.
Yes, you do the correct version of the mod. There are 2 minutes and 50 seconds remaining. Casimir is still original pole.
All right.
Still second. Walnut still third. Swift is now moving to P4. After Swift, it's Pablo, then Zeus, then X1 Dagger, then Carl, then a hero.
A hero?
Yes.
He's not doing laps, is he?
Yeah, it's my bad.
I thought he wasn't doing laps. Anyway, Casimir.
Scoreboard, though.
Okay, so we're gonna have to figure this out eventually. But as of right now, it's Kaz on pole. Am I right?
Yes, Kaz is on pole.
Kaz on pole, then Jacobin the Walnut.
Yep.
All right. That is likely to be the top 3, unless we have some upset further back in this heat too. There are Kaz, Jakob, Walnut, Swift, Pablo, Zeus, Dagger, and Carl. All with there's a 5-second gap between front to back. Kaz is currently getting a bit blocked here. I think there is. I thought I hid the scoreboard last time. I'm.
No, it's my.
I'm running the.
/SB.
What? Yeah.
/SB to hide.
SB. There we go. Okay. Mildly disconcerting. Also, when you finish your lap, just crash at the first corner. When you not right now, but when the timer hits 0, you finish your lap and crash at the first corner.
With 1 minute remaining.
1 minute remaining.
So that's probably 1, maybe 2 laps.
Oh, there we go. I'm connected.
Hey.
Okay, here we go. Kaz on pole by 0.225. Jacobin still in P2, Walnut P3. Swift is the second behind Pablo. No, Zeus now in P4. With 30 seconds remaining, people are starting their final laps here. Let's see, who are we coming through here? It's Swift, P5 at the moment. Can he improve? No, he cannot. Still in P5. That's Casimir still on pole position. X1 Dagger goes up to P4, 42.615. Then we have Walnut here, P3. He does not improve either. We are counting down here, 5 seconds left. This is going to be the last lap that all of you, you're on your last lap. Crash at the first corner. Finish the lap you're on. Carl, no improvement. Jacobin, no improvement. Pablo, Zeus, no improvement. See who's up here next. It is Kaz and it's Swift. Swift is coming through currently in P6. He does not improve. Kaz remains on pole. No improvement there. And then the final few, X1 Dagger and Walnut lagging through here. Walnut getting bumped there on his final lap though. Unfortunate for both of them. No improvement from either one of them. And that is the first heat done. Now, let's get on the way. Second heat. We're in fishing with this. Alright. Casimir is on pole at the moment. Unless someone in the second heat can beat him. Alright. Now, the person who started last there was Carl. So, Woozle, C-Max, another Addy, Z-Dunk immediately now, Dudu, Eggy, Emito, Mecha, and Asher. Line up in that order, unless, and if you didn't hear your name, you're doing a free-for-all at the back, alright? The only person, Addy, let's see. If you're racing, and haven't done quali yet, get in the pit lane. I should clarify that. If you're racing and haven't done quali yet, get in pit lane. So in first should be C-Max lining up ahead of Addy, and then behind him it's Addy, and then behind them it's a complete free-for-all. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Mr. Football, get closer. Everyone get close, very close in the line, very close in the line. We're doing 6 seconds again, a proper heat now.
6 seconds?
No, 6 minutes. I'm washed. Anyway.
1 lap.
No. Okay. Are we ready? Oh, we have another one. Fresh Rug is lining up. And a NASCAR flag. Seemingly. So we're gonna have 10 people. We've distributed a bit poorly, but it's fine. Is Fresh Rug in?
Yeah, for some reason bamboo boats just aren't detected.
Alright.
I'll fix it later.
Alright. It is what it is. Everyone get in your boats. Go when I tell you to. We are going to be starting in a few seconds. Sacred, get in boat. Alright. So we are starting in 3, 2, 1. C-Max, you're off. Alright. And after that, go. And 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 finally go. Alright. So, we're gonna have 18 people. It's gonna be the biggest B-League race this season. We had the only other bigger one was Circuit of Queens last year. Or last season. And we already have ICO coming out in front here, a former Formula A driver from Season 2, who's going to be starting his first lap of relative clean air. We have someone up in the tunnel here, NASCAR. What? Yeah, you can get in your boat again. What are you doing? You can get in boat again. Alright. So, moving suspiciously. What? I am reiterating, this is an admin protected event if you try and do shenanigans. Alright.
They will come for you.
Yes. And here we have ICO who's going to set the first flying lap of Heat 2, and that is going to be a 42.496. Very good lap to start us off. Followed by another Addy, 44.4. And that's going to be followed up by Sacred with a 46.215. C-Max, 50.2. It's Maxi, 50.367. Then finally a Hero who sets a 46.688. Mr. Football sets a 46.361. Fresh Rug, new face. Actually, I think this guy might have been a Race of Nations from what I remember. 48.291. Who just set a lap? Am I dumb? It's Tetcho at 58.830. Ooh, ICO new provisional poll for this heat at least. 41.901. That is looking like it is in the top 4 at the moment on the starting grid. I really wish this starting grid was remade, I'm not gonna lie. It's Maxi goes up to P3, Sacred in P2. Both with a 44.2. Then no improvement from a Hero, no improvement from C-Max, no improvement from Mr. Football. Actually, no, there is an improvement, but no position gained.
He improved a second.
Oh, yeah, he did improve a second, but there's no position gained from it. Fresh Rug, still P7, 47.145. Ooh, Techo overtakes him, though, 46.998, as ICO is lapping him. No improvement from ICO. Another Addy, no improvement there. Sacred, Sacred improves to within a tick of ICO, but still in P2. It's Maxi in P3 at the moment, 43.9. A Hero improves to P5, 44.998. Then we have Football overtaking C-Max. Football not improving. C-Max still on a 50.2. Fresh Rug here. No improvement there. ICO, no improvement there. Ooh, Techo, I believe no improvement. 2 minutes on the clock. 2 minutes on the clock. Another Addy goes up to 3. to third, 43.699. Sacred, no improvement there. It's Maxi, no improvement there. Next person coming around to take a swing is going to be a hero who's a bit swayy going into there. No improvement. Oh no, there is an improvement, but barely. No position gain though.
0.15 improvement.
Oh, and Mr. Football goes up. Mr. Football goes up to P3, 43.299. C-Max, no improvement. Ooh, Fresh Rug improves to P7, 46.099. Ted Show takes P7 with a 45.802. Another Addy, no improvement, still in P4. Sacred, no improvement, still P2. It's Maxi takes back P3 with 42.661. We have a little over a minute left on the clock. A hero crosses the line, improves, but no position gained, 44.052. Mr. Football in P4, he does not improve. Next, ICO, can he improve? Maybe set a poll time here. No, he cannot. Still no improvement there. Fresh Rug, no improvement, still in P8. We have 38 seconds on the clock. C-Max, no improvement, still in P9. Sacred says the new fastest lap, 41.5. Subway is going to be loving that one. Another Addy, no improvement. And who was that? It's Maxi. A hero now, P6. Can he get up any further? No, but he improves again without any position gained. Mr. Football, P4, no improvement. Very respectable to see him back in the game. ICO now, can he contest Sacred's pole lap? No, he cannot. As we hit 0 on the clock. Finish the lap you're on. Crash at turn 1. Finish the lap you are on at the moment. Fresh Rug crosses. Sacred crosses. No improvements there. Another Addy crashes. C-Max swaying around there. No improvement from any of the 3 people who just crossed the finish line. And then we have Ted Show here, followed by a hero and Mr. Football. Ted Show in P7 does not improve. A hero in P6 does not improve. And Mr. Football improves to P3 on the final lap, 42.552. And ICO sets the pole lap on the last lap, 41.25. Takes it away from Sacred. God damn.
Crazy.
Okay, so we're gonna have who's on pole position overall? Crazy Legs.
I'm cooking it up. I'll be like 10 seconds.
I don't remember because I don't know if their times are better than Kaz's. I don't remember. What was Kaz's pole?
I don't think they are.
What was Kaz's pole time?
3:09.
40 seconds? Okay, so we're pretty confident that Casimir is still on pole position. Damn. Okay. I think we're going to pull him up here to talk to the man who's, I believe, let me just double check before I spread lies, is leading the Drivers' Championship and also, together with Jacobin, carrying his team to a constructor's victory. Casimir's on pole once more. Where are you? There you are. How does it feel?
Good. I had like one good lap, so I think it was the first one, so I'm happy that I managed to keep P1. Definitely expected Walnut to challenge me because he knows the skip and I don't, but still happy. Hopefully we have a clean race.
Yeah, well, this isn't Q2, Crazy Legs. We don't do Q2.
We don't do Q2?
We don't do Q2 in Formula B. No.
What?
We don't do Q2.
Read chat, please.
He's doing a lot of things already. Hold just 1 second. So we're loading up the grid here, but Kazimierz, you are starting on pole position next to Jacobin, your teammate again. Actually, it says NASCAR flag is starting first, but we'll ignore that. But how's it feel? Your team is currently leading the championship by over 140 points, and you are in the lead of the championship by a mere 2 points over your teammate. Are you feeling confident this race?
I'll be honest, I'm only in the lead of the championship because of all the P1s, balls, and flaps I got over the season so far. Otherwise, I would be quite far back. But you know, happy for the team. I think it's 1-2.
You are correct. You are in the lead because you have been winning. That is true.
That is factually correct.
Factually correct. Well,
That's true.
I believe you all want to get on with it, so I'm going to end it there. Congratulations on pole position and getting the points from qualifying. ICO also in P3, beating out Walnut for that position. Can I say ready, set, go? Wait, Infinix, are you able to flick the lever?
Infinix is our guy.
Okay, Infinix is our guy. Okay. So I don't know if you can say ready, set, go. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want it under control. No offense.
By the way, Zine, I've been getting spammed.
By who?
They want the lone sideshow.
No. They're on the ban list. Sideshow's on the ban list. They're very explicitly in the rule book. They're in the list of banned drivers. My bad. No, but you are in Formula A driver, so you're also banned. We're not having Smurfs. Okay. So I'm gonna be. So if you want to know where you're gonna start, you can either look at my screen share or say it right now. We're gonna have Casimir starting first, Jacobin, then ICO, Walnut, Sacred in P5. Then we're gonna have Mr. Football in P6. X1 Dagger, followed by It's Massey, Zeus, Swift, then it's Pablo, another Addy, a Hero, Techo, Carl Turson, Fresh Rug, NASCAR. Are you gonna drive, or are you just gonna jump out your car again? What's going on? What? You just bailed on the qualifying. What's going on here? Swift, what are you doing? You're over here. Swift, you're beside Zeus. Alright. Are we ready?
I have to reload the heat because I realised that we didn't have pit counts as laps set.
Oh, yeah, we're not doing that again.
I'm not doing that again.
Okay, so may I also remind you all that this beautiful event is sponsored by LA Spawn Hivecore, the #1 shop in all of the lands. Buy all your stuff, your bulk goods, your experience, your weapons, your tools, your everything at LA Spawn Hivecore, or join their Discord and buy some good bulk orders. They do everything for you. Great company, love them with all my hearts. Thank you, Swift. Anyway, let's get on with it.
So how many laps are we doing?
Yes, very good question. 40, 30.
2 pits? 3 pits?
33 pits. No, 30 laps, 3 pits. 30 laps, 3 pits. Listen, Formula B is big boys now. We're doing 20-minute races, okay? 30 laps, 3 pits. That's how it's gonna go. Also, go. If I see you, some of you motherfuckers skipping your gate and going before it opens, you're getting crucified, alright? Infonix, get in position. The man. Alright. We are going to be starting in 3...
Hang on. I'm sanity checking myself.
Okay. And also, I do just want to say this now. Previously, we... Okay, Hackerman did a lap in a pit. Previously, we had it so that the top 3 go to the next Formula A race. Because Formula A was done prior to this now, the top 3 are going to be able to compete in the Formula A race next week instead. Just saying that. Alright. Are we ready, Crazy Legs?
We are ready.
We are ready. Okay. We are going to...
Wait. Pepti wants to join. He's currently
Yeah, get him in the back. He's gonna have to hurry up. Add Pepti.
He's already in.
Yeah, add Pepti. Okay. We are
So,
Addy.
One last thing to add. One last thing to add. If you need to take a breather at all, since I know you yapped yesterday too, I will happily take over.
I'm a yapper at heart. All right, someone give Addy a boat. Someone. I'm saying this to everyone for future experiences. Bring a spare boat, please. Please bring a spare boat. All right. So we are going to be starting in get in position, Pablo. In 3, 2, 1. Wait, hold. Why the? No, wait. Okay. Hold on. Stop. I saw like 3 people just go around their fucking grid. I saw like 3 people go around their fucking grid.
We're not meeting the scuffed allegations.
Okay, get in the same position you were in before. If I see anyone here go around their grid again, you're getting disqualified. All right, everyone, get in your positions again. All right, there we go. Sue's Swift there. Pablo, Addy there, and then after an internal problem happened with your connection. That's concerning. Anyway.
Minecraft does this after a while. It's just a simple.
Yeah. All right. The Tet Show. We have Tet, Carl, Fresh Rug, C-Max, Pepti. Pepti, you can go up 1 spot. NASCAR, you can go up 1. NASCAR's not added, by the way.
Oh, he wasn't here for the last set of grids.
Yeah, NASCAR, I hope you're really gonna drive this time, please. Alright, now we're actually gonna start. If I see you going around your pit lane, or you're around your grid, you're getting smashed, alright? Actually starting this time, are we ready? Crazy Legs, are we ready?
Yes, we are ready. We are ready.
Okay, then we are starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. We are off. It is Kazimierz and Jacobin beaming off into the distance. As ICO, we have... Ooh, who's that? That's X1 Dagger swerving around the ice outside. Kazimierz leading up into the water elevator. Then we have ICO Football Dagger. Walnut has fallen back quite significantly. Beaming through here. This is a very hard track to pass on. There's not a lot of places to fail. There's not a lot of places to get past. There is a skip, but it's extremely risky to go for. But Jacobin seems to be keeping up with Kazimierz here. ICO Football Walnut. Football, not someone I've seen in a while. Neither ICO. Their team has been in a bit of hiatus, but they seem to have come back strong. As Kazimierz is the first and fastest lap of the race so far. It's Maxi and Saker as well. A lot of new people in their first races too coming through right now. Oh my god. Okay. Jacobin has lost a bit of time to Kazimierz here. We have a bit of lag, so there might be some mislaps, I'm not gonna lie. Hopefully
It's looking pretty good at the moment.
it's looking alright. If there is Crazy Legs fix post TM.
I'll stare at the finish line, so all Crazy has to worry about is data.
Perfecto. Okay. So, Walnut again, new fastest lap, 51.440, and we have our first backmarker. It is her hero, who has gone for a pit already. He is holding up the front runners here, Kazimierz and Jacobin, allowing ICO now to catch up a little bit. Football and Walnut are chasing a little bit behind. Then we have Maxi and Sacred finding it out as well. Jacobin now struggling here, bumping around. Now ICO is hot on his tail. Kazimierz is getting bumped here by a hero. A hero crashing there. That's going to allow Kazimierz to maybe get past now. Very jittery on my end, but let's see. Jacobin sliding up inside, and it didn't work. No, it did work. And now, shit, he goes into the pit lane instead. ICO and Kazimierz are now fighting for the lead behind a hero. Ooh, okay. ICO is now fighting for the lead here. As a hero crashes, but as ICO does not get past, but Kazimierz does. That is going to let him do all sorts of wonders. Casimir's now in the lead. Jacobin pitted to get away from these back markers, but he might have only gone back into some other traffic now. Behind It's Maxi, a much more competent driver. But still slower comparatively. Casimir's now beaming away. ICO, where is ICO? Am I stupid? There seems to be... Where did ICO go? Jesus Christ, ICO has lost a lot of time. Is he in the pit lane? No, he is not. ICO... Oh, I think ICO might have disconnected. Oh, that's unfortunate. Very unfortunate for ICO. A common problem for him, it would seem. But now Casimir's is 9 seconds ahead of Mr. Football. 16 seconds ahead of Jacobin, his teammate and championship rival. Walnut is in P6 with a pit. Kaz now go into the pit lane. But where is Jacobin, his teammate, who he needs to come out ahead of? He's nearing the end of the pit lane. Jacobin is coming around here as he is coming out, and he sets the fastest lap of the race as well. 41.073. Jacobin is now in the lead of the race, and Walnut actually catching up here, 6 seconds behind now. But Jacobin gets bumped into a wall by, who is that? That's Ted Show, giving Kaz the lead of the race again. They're flip-flopping the lead here quite a bit. Only 6 laps into the race. Casimir's now beaming ahead. Gets past Ted Show. I think he might have gotten a boat tap there. But Ted Show is being stubborn to pass. He's bumping on him. That's allowing Jacobin and Walnut to catch up here. The three-way fight for the leader race is getting hectic already. As Pepti exits, bumps Ted Show. Kaz gets by, but not Jacobin. As Walnut now has to deal with Carl Turson ahead of him. Casimir's getting bumped by Pepti. Everyone's bumping around now. Jacobin has Walnut hot on his tail. Techo and Carl are also fighting for position. Holy, okay. So, where is he? That's Kaz in the lead. Who's going to come out ahead? It's still Jacobin. Walnut following. Carl is being a nuisance to Jacobin though, so he's going to have to deal with that. Pepti now is a nuisance for Casimir's. Remember, I'm just going to say this again. 3 pits. 3 pits. I'm not having the same confusion we might have had yesterday. ICO seems to be back on track, but he has lost quite a bit of time since disconnecting. Now, is that... Hold up. Walnut is ahead of Jacobin. Is Jacobin in the pit lane? Yes, he is. But he's still behind Carl Turson. Not what he would have wanted. Walnut is now 5 seconds behind Casimir's. Casimir's, who has now gotten past Pepti Power. Okay, first person to do all 3 pits is now Carl Turson as well. He's done all of his pits already. Kaz is now in the lead by what looks like to be still 5 seconds. No, that's probably increased quite a bit because Walnut has quite some traffic behind him. Swift is now in P3, but he has Mr. Football with 1 pit hounding him. As I say that, is anyone of them in the pits? No, they're not. Mr. Football and Swift. Mr. Football has gotten past him, as Walnut is also in the pit lane. Who's going to come out ahead, Jacobin or Walnut? It is Walnut. Comes out behind. Yes, no, ahead. Oh, that's tight. Never mind. They are very close together here. I didn't even notice. But Jacobin is trying to get past here. But Swift is in a tandem battle with Walnut. So that's going to be a tricky thing to slip past. As they all go for the outside route. No one goes for the inside route. We have some bumping here though. A lot of traffic. Will Walnut succumb? No, he will not. He's slicing through it. He slices through Seuss and Swift. As Walnut can't do much at the moment. As what is that? That is Jacobin, who's closing in on him. But where is Kaz? Where is Kaz? Kaz is 20 seconds up the road. Where is he? There he is. Casimir's 20 seconds up the road. He is driving for his life here. 20 seconds. That is greater than the pit delta, I do believe. But Jacobin also does still hold the fastest lap. It is Casimir's, Walnut, Swift, Sacred, Jacobin, Football, Maxi, Dagger, Pablo, a hero. That is your top 10. I'm trying to find our drivers here. That is Addy, that is Pepti, that is Seuss, and that is Sacred, and that is Jacobin and Walnut fighting here. Jacobin has gotten past Walnut. He has lost position. Jacobin now in P3 with Sacred in P2. P2 at the moment, but on one pit only. As Walnut is going for his final pit of the race already, I believe. No. Yes, he has. Walnut has done his final pit of the race. Where is he? There he is. And he sits down in P7. Needs to get past Maxi and Dagger here, who are having a battle. No, that's Rug and Maxi. So they're all, the top 3 are all on different, never mind, hold up. Hold up. I believe we have a Kaz pit on our hands. Where is the bugger? There he is. But Jacobin is 13 seconds behind Casimir's. 13 seconds behind. That is quite the gap. On the same amount of pits. Kaz is getting bumped around here, though. That's going to lose him some time. Allow Jacobin to get through. We are still only on lap 12. Lap 12. Walnut is dropping down, it seems, on the leaderboard. You know, he's still in P8. But Walnut is almost a lap behind. Walnut is almost a lap behind Casimir's. He is a pit up on him, but a lap is a lap, and that's quite the gap. Jacobin now sets a new fastest lap, though, 40.618. What used to be 13 seconds is now 10 seconds in the span of one lap. As also Casimir's is dealing with C-Max and Carl not being kind to him. That is not great. 1 second for me. Alright. Casimir still, though. Let's see what the delta is going to be looking like. Where is Jacobin? There he is. That seems to have been drawn down to less than 10 seconds. Still have Walnut on 42. I think he is temporarily at least out of the battle, as he's also holding up Casimir's here. But ahead of him, he's also being held up by, what is that? That's Fresh Rug. Independent driver, I do believe. This is big news currently. Aeternos is going to widen that gap if we do get the result again. But we have a whole plethora of drivers from different teams here. Actually, at the moment, the only non-academy team outside of also Aeternos is Swift within the top 6. So they are the only ones. Hornets are going to be benefiting massively for this, but he is on 0 pits as well. Walnut is still not letting Casimir's by. He is being stubborn as hell. Where is Jacobin? Jacobin is on 3 pits. Okay, that's why that gap has extended. As Jacobin, hold up, Jacobin has no one to fight with. I was going to say he's close to Pablo Koch, but Pablo Koch is a whole pit down. As Swift is going for his first out of 3 pits. Casimir's not willing to coast anymore behind Walnut, dives into the pit lane. And as he dives into the pit lane, we're going to find his teammate somewhere along the road here. ICO is trying to have a recovery drive here, at least getting into the points. And I cannot seem to find his teammate. At least nearby. Casimir's going up the water elevator. Where is Jacobin? What's the delta? Oh, that's a big delta. That's a big delta. They're both on 3 pits. But Jacobin has yet to cross the finish line. Oh dear, that's a 26-second gap. Casimir's is in the lead of the race from the nearest 3-pitter by 26. But notably, very notably, this does mean that Jacobin is very much in danger of Walnut, who is now spearing through here. trying to get past a hero. His number one obstacle to get that P2 spot as Swift crashes and Walnut goes around the outside very nicely. He has now cleared the traffic on his way to try and get Jacobin. Jacobin, who now has to deal with C-Max. Never mind, C-Max goes into the pit lane, but Pepti is still out on the road. Sacred now also. Sacred, hold up, Sacred is in P2. Hold up, I did not see this coming. Sacred is in P2 at the moment. 24 seconds behind Casimir's, but he is ahead of Jacobin, ahead of Walnut. Sacred has sniped the podium spot right there. He has been flying a bit under the radar for the whole race, but I didn't think he was within the pit delta, but now he is driving in P2 of the race. And Jacobin and Walnut are chasing him down, but Pepti is now in the way of Walnut. Sacred doing very well for himself here. It's Kaz, Sacred, Jacobin, Walnut. The top three have all done their pits. Jacobin still chasing. Wait, hold up. What happened there? Where's Sacred? Where did Sacred go? I feel I'm losing track with his lag, man. Jacobin
and Sacred were in tandem at the finish line.
Oh, okay. That makes sense now. So Jacobin has gone past Sacred here. But Sacred is not giving up on that position. But he has Walnut right behind him, and Jacobin crashes and he gets past. Jacobin gets bumped, and that's going to allow Walnut to get past as well. No, he's not quite past, but he's right on his tail. The top four minus Casimir's are all within roughly a second or two of each other, as they all are fighting for the podium spots here. We're entering lap 19. Sacred crashes, as allows Jacobin in tandem here. Oh shit, Jacobin jumping very highly. That's going to lose him some time due to the lag. He might be getting bumped out here. He might be getting bumped. And Sacred gets bumped though, and that allows Jacobin into tandem instead. And he gets bumped again. It allows Walnut past, as Walnut slips back into the podium positions. C-Max is now being a little bit of a nuisance to them. Sacred, now we have Casimir, Sacred, Jacobin, Walnut. Seuss 2 Punt is now in the top 5 position. Pablo, Maxi, Dagger, Addy, Football, Pepti, Swift, The Hero, Techo, Carl, Fresh, ICO, Max, and NASCAR, who did not do any more laps. Oh god, okay. So now we have Jacobin, Walnut, Sacred is still beaming through here. New fastest lap though by Casimir's, closing in on them. Might lap the entire field if this goes on like this. Yeah, Casimir's now is a 40.597. Bit of a lag spike there. If Casimir's can close 16 seconds, he could lap the entire field. We're on lap 21 and there's 9 to go. Never mind. It seems to have... Ooh, Casimir's is entering a lot of traffic here. And Walnut seems to be steaming away, as Jacobin and Sacred have been held up a lot now. Walnut is all the way out here. Never mind, he's even up here. As the gap Walnut has built is now 12 seconds to Jacobin and Sacred. And as we go back to look at them, can they get lapped by the race leader? Where is he? That's Casimir's, but Casimir's has a lot of traffic to get through here. Lap 22, a 30-second gap. He's having a terraforming-like performance here, but in Formula B. Absolutely incredible. Casimir's is writhing. He is having a great time. Pablo is there. Where is Sacred? Sacred has dropped back a bit from Pablo. No, from Jacobin. As they have all been kind of spaced out now. Shoes then is Maxi and is Lacage. Only person to have not done all their pits is Dagger. As it stands. That's a lot of crashes. Ooh, here we go though. It's Maxi's now battling with Pablo Lacage for P6. As Pablo has gone past. Maxi now, a very new driver. New driver for Green Bull Racing, the Viridian Academy team. Is trying to prove himself, and he's doing very well for his team here. Techo also in the mix here, but down in P15. Still in the point scoring positions. So very high up. It seems like Pablo steaming away here. Doesn't seem like any of the top 5. Never mind, I was going to say any of the top 5 are very close to each other. That being said, that is Jacobin. Where are they? I do believe Sacred is being caught up to a little bit here by Zeus 2 punts. Sacred, who is trying to not get lapped by Casimir's. Sacred also, fun fact, siblings battling it out, and we might come to it. 4th and 5th. Gonna be an interesting one for them after the race. As Sacred on his first race, beating his sister, possibly. See them coming through here. Zeus way back. Okay, we have a lot of text in the chat. I thought we had a purge going on. Zeus dropping back those 6 seconds there. It's still, the order is still Casimir's, Walnut, Jacobin, Sacred, Zeus, Pablo, Maxi, Dagger, Football, Swift, Addy, Pepti, Hero, Carl, Techo, Rug, ICO, and C-Max. Speaking of which, there's Pablo and Maxi still battling it out. On lap 24 for them. We're currently on lap 25 with the front runners. Casimir's, I'm still so curious to see if Casimir's can lap all the way up to Sacred. Jesus Christ, Casimir's is now on lap 26. He's lapping everyone except the top 4 right now. The other 3 drivers behind him. And Sacred is doing very well to keep him away. He's now has a 9-second gap to the person behind. And a 7-second gap, though, to Jacobin in front. Ooh dear. Sacred is racing. 7 seconds to person in front. 22 seconds for Walnut to Casimir's. Then it's 12 seconds from Jacobin to Walnut. 7 seconds Sacred to Jacobin. 10 seconds between Zeus and Sacred. And then 12 seconds between Zeus and Maxi. Who is that? That is Zeus. And here we have... Trying to find something interesting to watch here, and we do have something very interesting to watch. Never mind, that's Walnut lapping Pablo, 2nd lapping 6th. Very interesting there, and Maxi is hoping that Walnut is going to speed through him here, maybe bump him to try and gain that position here. This is the only close battle we have right now. Everyone else seems to be extremely spaced out. Casimir is on lap 28. Maxi as well here. Trying to get past Pablo. Pablo could not deal with Walnut. Walnut now struggling to deal with Carl. Maxi closing. Last few laps of the race. Can he get a move done here? Get up into 6th. Few more points in the championship to start off his team. They aren't in a championship battle exactly, but it's still very good for them. Show what they got coming into the first race of the 2nd round, as Pablo is in tandem with Walnut right now. Walnut probably struggling with Carl. Will be able to hold that though. Walnut is very experienced in this. I don't know. Casimir's probably going to start his final lap very soon. Maxi though still following here. He gets past Pablo. They're now in tandem, steaming into the first corner. As they come around here, they're both trying to not get bumped. They're battling for 6th place. Coming up water elevator. Pablo still a little bit ahead. Will he get bumped? No, but Maxi gets bumped. Pablo is slightly more safe again, but he's not out of the woods yet. Walnut trying to get past Carl, and so is Pablo. Walnut gets bumped though, and that's going to allow Maxi to do a little bit more. But as that's happening, we're going to have Casimir's steaming around here, trying to lap Jacobin on the final lap of the race, and he is on lap 30. Everyone else, you still have plenty of laps to go when he finishes, but Casimir's is coming around here, and he's going to finish this race with almost a 30-second gap to the rest of the field, lapping everyone except second, including his teammate, which he started alongside. Oh, big lag spike, big lag, big lag, big lag, big lag. Is that my side?
That was entirely yours.
Yeah.
That's fine on my
That's
end.
entirely my side. Casimir's has finished the race. I can see that it appeared on my screen. He has finished the race. I can't see anything. Do I log back and in?
Just
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you know, when this happens, Stoneworks has disconnected you, but just not reconnected you. It's really stupid.
Okay. Very interesting. Casimir's has won the Valerran Grand Prix, or the Valcrest Grand Prix. I'm unsure what I named it. And Walnut has finished in P2. I'm falling through the void. What the fuck is happening? Jacobin in P3.
WRC's fine.
SWRC's fine. Sacred in P4. Hey guys.
I think Stoneworks has decided that there should be no more.
All right. Hopefully that hasn't happened to more drivers. Suze finishes in P5. That is going to be Pablo P6. It's Maxi in P7. Following them, Jacobin, don't cross the finish. I mean, I think he can. I think it's fine.
It's
Just
fine.
Jacobin, you're finished. Jacobin, you're finished.
It's idiot proof.
Yeah. And then Mr. Football has finished in P8. Stop driving, please. Don't get in the way of people. Swift, P9.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh, Dagger.
Frame rate.
Dagger has finished in P10. Adi has finished in P11. Both of you stop driving. It's Kaz, Walnut, Jakub, Sacred, Seuss, Pablo, Maxi, Football, Swift, Dagger, Adi, and Pepti. All of you have finished. Please stop driving. A Hero, P13. Oh, Jesus, the lag. A Hero, P13. You have finished. We are waiting for Carl, Techo, Rug, and ICO. Max, C-Max, you can finish this on this lap if you'd like.
Or you can keep driving if you'd like. Either way.
Yeah. And
No, you can actually keep driving. We fixed it.
oh yeah, you can keep driving. Now Carl
Not in college.
is going to fit. Carl finishes in P14.
My God.
Techo in P15. And that is the final point scoring position. What happened?
The TPS 6.
6. Okay, I'm glad we're finishing the race right now. Fresh Rug has finished. It's actually I could say it.
Oh my god, it's
Sorry,
getting
I like
worse.
yapping too.
Yes.
Oh my.
Alright,
God,
ICO,
I'm very
finish
glad
your
that
lap,
happened.
and also C-Max, finish the lap you're on. Both of you finish the lap you're on.
I think Gooby's pasting in his island right next to.
Yeah, thanks. Everyone say thanks,
He's having
Goopy.
too much fun with Will Did It.
Okay, and ICO has finished. Unfortunate situation for him. Alright, well,
And now we sit for 800 hours. Let's have to wait for the C-Max.
well then.
Definitely.
Everything worked out fine, eh? Alright, so, I request
It works beautifully.
I request everyone come over to the podium, and we are going to be doing some podium interviews over here. Come on over, and you know who gets on the podium. It's Kaz on top, Walnut in P2, and Jacobin in P3. Let's see, starting off with the first half of the Eternos deadly duo. It is Jacobin. Where is he? Hold up. I can't find him. There he is. New profile picture. Get up here. So, Jacobin.
Hi.
Incredible race for you overall, I'd still say. You did get lapped by your teammate, but I would say that's more to other shenanigans. Very good race, though. P3 again for your team and for yourself at the Drivers' Championship. How are you feeling?
Not good at all. I hate all of this. The back markers, the bumps, everything. I lost a lot of precious time. But I'm happy for my teammates. And I congratulate Walnut also. but not feeling good.
Well, this is still very good for your championship chances. As it seems right now, you could do pretty much anything and your team is likely to get promoted to Formula A next season. How's it feeling? You are having a dominant display, your whole team, as it seems.
Yeah, and we've been doing this with two drivers for the first part of the season. Football just joined the team again, and
I
we have
mean,
3 drivers now, but it was 2 for
all
the
you
first
really
3 races.
need is 2 drivers, since only the top 2 drivers in each team at a race score points. But still, another driver is nice. But are you happy with your performance overall? How are you feeling going into the next race at Wheelers Temple? Stop killing each other. I swear to God, stop killing each other.
I don't actually know where the next race is, but I'll look it up. And
Alright.
I'll try to be better at that race.
Okay, well, good luck on that. Very well done today. Congratulations to Jacobin. And now moving on to our other mainstay on the podium. It is Walnut, who won the last race and got P3 in the sprint race of Formula A. Coming back to be the only driver to not get lapped outside of Casimir's. Very good performance
that
overall.
Shit was so ass. Fucking hell. Like, I got fucked up by back markers in like the first 4 laps, and then I got stuck behind Carl at the end. And like, I'm lucky what happened to ICO happened to him. I don't think I would have actually podiumed without that. But yeah, let's just hope next race isn't as fucked.
All right. Well, still congratulations on the podium. Your team again leading the Academy Championship by a long shot due to your efforts. Doing very well for yourself and your team. Are you going to continue this form? Because currently you are still looking very nicely to challenge for the Drivers' Championship. A very good result to keep you in the battle. Currently 10 points behind Casimir's. This will maybe put you a little bit further behind, but it's still very within the realms of possibility that you could still win the Drivers' Championship. Are you feeling confident?
Yeah. I think it's really it's going to be a crazy season. It could be any of the top 3 right now. I'm feeling relatively confident for Wheelist. I'm better at the skips there than I am here, so I think I'll be able to use them at the next race. And hopefully it's less laggy. Also, congratulations to Casimir's. That was a crazy performance.
Alright. Well, on the topic of the next race, we might have some additions made tomorrow, either today or tomorrow, before I announce it. So you might get to practice a little bit of new things. So don't expect that the track is going to remain the same, if you know what's on the calendar. But now moving on to Casimir's, the winner, pole sitter, the man himself leading the championship. Is Casimir? Why did I not invite him up? Come on. Okay, is Casimir's up on top once more, winning your 2nd race. How's it feeling?
Honestly, I expected more. Like, I saw, like, in BRWC, I was like 14 far behind Walnut and Jacobin, and I lapped Jacobin and almost lapped Walnut at some point. So, Terraform a win. Definitely didn't expect to win by, what was it, 30 seconds, but yeah,
Roughly.
there. I expected them to perform better in quali because they practiced the skip. I did not do the skip once. So, yeah, good for the team, good for me in the championship, pulling away a little bit again with the fastest lap and pole position. Feeling good. A little tired.
Well, very, very nicely. Also, all of you could turn up again for tomorrow after it was postponed yesterday. Luckily enough, we also finished the race before it got too laggy. It was already quite laggy. But again, congratulations, Casimir's. You are now leading the championship by quite a little bit, which is going to be very helpful for you coming into the next few races. How are you feeling? Are you still feeling confident this championship is yours wrapped up?
Definitely not. I'll see how well I can perform at Realist, and after that,
So I should just start.
I think after the first 6 races, the championship is going to be mostly set.
Alright.
So we'll have to see until Circuit of Queens, which I will not be attending because I will be
Ooh.
in Slovakia.
Alright. Well, we
I'm
will
in the middle.
see. We will see how all that turns out. Congratulations, Casimirs, on your podium, another win, and another win for your team. Very well done to all of you. Now, before we do close off, I do want to ask ICO what happened there, because he was contending for the win for a while. ICO, what happened?
I got disconnected for over 2 minutes. I couldn't reconnect and I had to restart my router.
Oh, so you got
I
completely
was
fucked.
out of it. I was out of it for a while. Also, C-Max and Swift, I hope you never race in your life ever again. So you, Echo, as well. I don't think I've ever been backmarked that much in my life. Ever.
Man, I guess.
I don't think I've ever been backmarked even. This is a first for me.
Well, I guess they might not be the best at racing, but what they are good at is building shops, building companies, which I do want to say, Hive Course, thank you again for sponsoring this season of Formula Apex. Thank you to Swifts, thank you to Hive Monarch. I'm going to thank them again. Best products, best everything at Hive Course, /LeSpawn Hive Course. Join the Discord. And again, I want to thank you all for coming to the 4th race of the season at Valerran Underground. They're killing each other below me. And I'm going to be signing off right now. Goodbye. Okay.
It's exposed.
Yeah.